guys, Joe Thatcher here with Midwest Military Equipment out of Washington, Missouri. Today we're going to take you on a little ride in a Stewart and Stevenson M1088A1. This particular unit that we're walking over to is a 2003 year model. We actually just finished up a pair of these for good repeat customers of ours out of Utah. And today we're going to walk you around this truck, get you inside the cab, and take it for a quick little test drive. Just kind of explain all the different features of the truck. So first off, this being a M1088, this is the fifth wheel tractor version. So you've still got a lot of similarities into the cargo trucks, whether it be a 1083. However, this has got the fifth wheel plate with the catwalk system on it. We've set a lot of these up, if you've been following our channel for any time now, as cabin chassis trucks. They make awesome cabin chassis trucks for people to build their expedition box, custom flatbeds, or any other sort of custom modification where you require 14 foot of frame. So we're going to go ahead. Important thing being that this is a newer A1 truck, it has a battery disconnect switch right here behind the batteries, behind the air tank itself. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. We'll jump up in the cab, show you how to start this thing. All right, now that we're up in the cab of this 2003 Stewart and Stevenson M1088A1, a few things I wanted to go over. So overall, Stewart and Stevenson FMTV family of vehicles, whether they're built by Stewart and Stevenson or the later owner of the design and build of these trucks was BAE Systems. Overall, a majority of the control stations are the same. Being that this is a 1088 tractor version, it has this upper cubby above the original heater assembly. This is where you've got a bunch of different auxiliary switch options, and then the rear work light switches, and then a black light override switch. Other than that, on a Stewart and Stevenson, whether it be a 1078, 1088, things like that, they are all pretty well the same. This is an A1 truck, so if you notice on the A1 trucks, they have an upgraded indicator display here. Also, another important thing on the 3126 engines, they do have an exhaust brake. So that's what this switch here is for. This is your exhaust brake switch, the warm up, off, retard. That is your exhaust brake switch, along with a high idle switch. So if you have an older than 99 truck, it more than likely does not have those switches, because those only came on the 3126 engines and C7 engines. So to go ahead and start the truck, we're going to hit the lightning bolt looking button here on the dash, and then to press the red button, see all of our gauges come up, all of our check engine light indicator. The parking brake light will remain on. I will go ahead, I've already got the parking brake set since the truck was parked here. So an important thing too to notice on any military vehicle, they all have what's called a 3-lever light switch. So standard and older style of light switch would have a lever here on the top where you push the lever all the way over to the right at service drive. This is actually the new updated push button light switch. So I'm going to go ahead and hit service drive and then enter. So now I've got my lights on. So high beam, low beam indicator on the display there. I'm going to go ahead and release the parking brake, and we'll back this truck up here. Oh, there we go. Just didn't push the parking brake lever all the way. Back it out of the spot here. Heater controls, everything like that, and all of the Stewart and Stevensons are the same. Even if you've looked at any of the newer trucks, like a 2004 newer, what we consider the A1R trucks, the driver's side instrument panel is black. The gauges are slightly different. Other than that, pretty much overall, these trucks really, 3126 and C7s really, honestly, in my opinion, drive about the same. Both of them being electronic controlled motor, have very, very good throttle response. And the exhaust brake is a really nice feature, especially if you're going to be hauling with these trucks off-road or even on-road, or adding additional weight, as in putting an expedition camper box or anything like that on the back. Having that exhaust brake when going down hills is a really nice feature to be able to have on the truck. Overall, drivability, very, very simple to drive. As you can see, I'm steering it with one hand here. The Allison 7-speed automatics in these trucks are absolutely terrific. We really see very, very little failure. Allison transmissions overall are just super robust, really good quality, and the 3000 series have proven themselves time and time again. You know, they've been using that same 3000 series Allison in these Stewart and Stevenson trucks since their iteration in 1993. So if that goes to show you, and they're still using a similar variant of the 3000 series, even in the newer P2 variant of FMTV vehicles now. So turning radius on these trucks, being that they are a cab over design, is very, very good. We'll get down here to the cul-de-sac down here, and I'll go ahead and flip a U-ing, show you just how good this 23-foot long truck turns. The Stewart and Stevenson 1078s, sorry, the single axle variant 1079s, those turn phenomenally well. The 6x6, you get a little bit more axle drag just because it does have that third axle. However, it's really not that limiting. It's really surprising. I get people that come and want to drive a Stewart and Stevenson, and they're like, well, I want to drive a 6x6 after they drove a 4x4, and they're like, wow, it's really not much of a difference. So standard cul-de-sac here. We'll go ahead and whip it around. One thing I wanted to talk about in regards to the Allison transmissions is, so these have a mated transfer case, and the transfer case is operated by the mode button switch over here on the shift selector itself. So when that little red light is indicated mode, that's going to be putting the truck in 6-wheel drive. It also will limit the top speed of your truck. So if you've got a Stewart Stevenson and you're like, why isn't this truck going over 35 miles an hour or 40 miles an hour? It's limited by that mode button. So always make sure to hit that mode button again, or cycle the ignition cycle on and off, and that's able to help reset that transmission control module there and take the vehicle out of mode. Another nice feature on these Allison 3000 series transmissions and the 4000 series that they've got, and the Freightliner 916s and the Oshkosh MTVRs, is you do have up and down manual shift arrows, so you can actually lock the truck in each gear. If you only want it to go to first gear or stay in first gear, you can actually use these shift levers here to lock it in that one gear. So overall, just another nice key feature on operating the truck and using the truck. This one, like I said earlier, we're going to be taking it out, doing some final QC on it, and then get it shipped out to our good repeat customer out in Utah. So we appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video today. Hope this answers a lot of questions in regards to operation of the Stewart and Stevenson family of vehicles. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Give us some feedback. We'd love to hear from you on different things that you'd like to see, or different videos operating these trucks. You know, we just like to make sure to drop some comments and give us your feedback. So you can find all of our for sale and currently for sale equipment and parts at MidwestMilitaryEquipment.com, or give our sales team a call at 636-900-9046. Thanks for watching.